Hello and welcome to 111 Sports Talk Radio. My name is Sam Donzig alongside my co-hosts Mark Salvatelli and Alex Masper. Our number is 1-800-SPORTS-TALK. If you want to call in and talk about, give us hot takes on the topics that we're talking about. We're going to start off with Julio Jones on the contract holdout. What do you guys think about him not attending training camp? Let's start with you, Alex, first.
Well, it's a common trend in the NFL right now to hold out on training camp when you want a new contract. However, I actually don't agree with what Julio Jones is doing.
Yeah.
Players like Le'Veon Bell and Aaron Donald, for example, and Kirk Cousins, when he did, had been franchise tagged over and over again, and it's a multiple-year dispute. Julio Jones signed a contract extension last year for 5 years. He's under contract for 3 or 4 more years, depending on a team option. Julio Jones, in my opinion, doesn't have a right to renegotiate his deal after 1 year of playing, especially after the year he had. He only caught 3 touchdowns last year. You're in no position to renegotiate a new deal. You should just be taking your check and being happy with it as it is right now.
I think I have to disagree with your point there. You know, he didn't have the touchdown year that he was expecting, but he did have 1,400 yards receiving in the air, which was the second best in the NFL. So arguably, he's up there with some of the best, including Antonio Brown. But when you see his paycheck, he is the 8th wide receiver in the league. You know, he's probably not happy with that. You know, only 3 touchdowns. Yeah, that's mediocre, but he's making his other players better. He's making the defense react to him other than his other players. So, like, if you want to talk about paying wide receivers who aren't as good, kind of bunching them up, like you were saying with the running backs, you got to get 3 running backs that do separate things. Julio Jones attracts the attention, which allows the other wide receivers to be so great.
And it looks like we got a caller, Joe from Boston.
Hey, how you doing? You know, I might be from Boston, but you know what? I still got to root for the Giants. They're a respectable team, and here's the thing. I'm a big fan of Odell. I liked him since college. I went to LSU. Shocking. Boston all the way down to the south. But what's the deal with Odell? He's kind of a similar player.
Can you imagine Simiquea? You said Simiquea?
Similar player.
Oh, similar player. With Odell, honestly, Odell's one of those players that I don't think he deserves the money. Like, the way he's been acting character-wise and the numbers that he's been having. Yeah, he had that good season in 2014, had that great catch. But I think really he doesn't deserve the whole, he's been in one of those simulations with the money. What do you guys think? Mark?
I think it depends on what the team is looking for out of him, but you know, he is a pretty big media guy. He's going to represent your team in a good light or a bad light, whether you want him or not, want him to do that or not. If you bring him to your team, you got to expect this amped up kind of player, and if you want that for your team, if that's what you need in your locker room, if you need that energy guy, he's going to be there every day of the week.
Yeah, definitely.
But in a big market, you're going to want him. But if you're looking to stay low and you want to pay guys like, I don't know, maybe Devontae Adams a little bit less money than him, then that's fine because he's going to do his job respectively. But Odell is that energy guy that you might need in the locker room.
I think Odell's great comparison is Terrell Owens. I think that he's such this big, talented receiver. He's obviously a big receiver. He catches touchdowns. And the way he acts on the field and off the field is a little bit questionable. Some teams love it, some teams hate it, the same way it was with Terrell Owens. He is a little bit of a self-centered guy, but what I do respect about Odell Beckham Jr. is he did not hold out this year. He is at camp today. He will be at camp for the entire training camp. Now, I personally believe, I don't believe he's doing that because he's a team guy. I personally believe he's doing that because there was that video that surfaced of him potentially doing cocaine and other drugs with that model in France. I think that he has something against, I think the team has something on him, a little bit of dirt on him, which is why I think he's behaving like a little bit more well-respected and going to camp and things like that. But Odell, no question in my mind, he's young, he's talented, he catches touchdowns, he's quick, he can put up in the slot, you can put him going down deep on a post route or flag route. I personally think that Odell Beckham Jr. could be the best receiver in the NFL. We're going to see how he comes back from this injury. But he fits really well with the Giants system. They're a throw-first offense. They just added Saquon Barkley. They have a creative coach in Pat Schumer. They can do a lot with Odell Beckham. I think the Giants are obviously going to improve from their last year just based off health-wise. But if Odell Beckham Jr. can get back to his form, I don't think there's a better place for him than New York.
And I agree with that. You know, he's there, whether he's there for the drug scandal or not, he's there, he's with the team, and I think it shows that his character could be on the change, it could be for the better. And if you're there for your teammates, they're going to be there for him. In that locker room with the young guys, they're going to need that chemistry. So if he's there from day one, they know that he's for real, and it could be a really good season for the Giants.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, totally. I totally agree. Like, Odell Beckham Jr. is one of those he's had some character issues, but I think turning it around is a great thing for him. Like, he's got some great talent now with Saquon Barkley, and I think if he can turn around and he can show the Giants that he is a team player first, I think the Giants have a strong chance.
As a young player, that's perfect. Once you make one mistake, we always see these scandals.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Domestic abuse, drug use, everything like that with young players. It's awesome to see a young player who has made a mistake apologize for the mistake and immediately follow up by following coaches, going to training camp, things like that.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have from 111 Sports Talk Radio. My name is Sam Donzig alongside my co-hosts Mark Salvatelli and Alex Masper. Thanks for joining us today.